Unbreakable value. Inspiring your self-worth. It was the first day of the new school year, and Mrs. Smith, the class teacher, was eager to start the new academic year on a positive note. She had a lesson she wanted to impart to her students that she hoped would stay with them forever. She stood up in front of her class, holding a crisp $100 bill in her hand. She asked the students to put their hands up if they wanted the money. Every student in the room eagerly raised their hand, eager to get their hands on the cash. "I am going to give this money to someone here, but first, I'm going to do something." Then she crumpled the bill in her hands. The students looked puzzled, watching as the once smooth bill was now a crumpled mess. Who still wants it? Every student still had their hand up, despite the crumpled condition of the money. She then took the bill and dropped it on the floor, stomping and grinding it into the floor. The students watched in shock, wondering what would happen next. Mrs. Smith then picked up the bill and held it up for everyone to see. "How about now?" Every hand went up. The students realized that the money's value had not diminished, despite its rough treatment. Mrs. Smith then drew an analogy between the crumpled $100 bill and the lives of her students. "Class, I hope you understand this lesson. It didn't matter what I did to this money, you still wanted it because its value stayed the same. Even with its creases and wrinkles, it's still worth $100. It's the same with each one of you also. There will be similar times in your life when you may be dropped, bruised, and dirty. But always remember, no matter what happens, you never lose your value. You are all valuable and special, just like this $100 bill. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise." The students were inspired by Mrs. Smith's words, and the lesson stayed with them throughout the school year. And whenever they faced difficult situations, she would remind them that they were valuable, no matter what. They learned to see themselves in a positive light, and to never lose faith in their own worth. Mrs. Smith's lesson remained with them for many years to come, serving as a reminder that their value was unbreakable, no matter what challenges they may face in life. The story told by Mrs. Smith serves as a powerful reminder of our inherent worth and value as individuals. This lesson is important because it helps us maintain a positive self-image and resist the negative messages that society may send us. It teaches us to see ourselves in a positive light and to never lose faith in our own worth. By embracing this lesson, we can develop resilience, confidence, and a strong sense of self-worth, which are essential for leading a fulfilling life. If you enjoyed this story, and would like to hear more inspiring stories about people just like you, please like and subscribe.